my front of my monitor. Hey everybody, welcome back after the 2-minute stream that went down so I could fix a few things. Yeah, so welcome back. It is Cataclysm time. More Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. Starting a brand new challenge. Good to have that. Let's fire off some things in chat here. Alright. Be just a moment. Been fiddling with a few things. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, howdy. I'm switching back and forth in my streaming setup between a couple of different main setting changes. I had to really quickly change everything back from the way I've got it set on 7 Days to Die. So, yeah. Bob Barker, yeah. We need us some Bob Barker. That's what we need. The ultimate boss. Alright. So yeah, so we're starting a brand new challenge tonight. The Happy Killmore Challenge. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, there's Happy. He's a bookworm cannibal. You know, Fleetfoot, optimist and stylish. All the stuff that makes a man really happy. Hates fruit. I don't know why. Backstory. Hates milk. Well, I guess he hates it because it's not good for him. So we're a poor healer, and we're trigger happy, of course, because it's happy. Stats, nothing much. 10, 10, 10, 8. And we are going with the RBD start again with the shower victim start. For difficulty factors on this one, what did I change? I changed in the world settings. We upped the spawn rate, so 1.5, so 50% more zombies. And I changed the starting day and Cataclysm day so that we'll still get our day 61 start, but we're going to have 40 days of evolution. So the Cataclysm occurred on day 20. We waited 40 days, and then we spawned in. And so there's going to be 40 days of evolution. I want to get a sprinkling, just a sprinkling, not an overwhelming tidal wave like we had last time. A sprinkling of higher level zombies or upgraded zombies thrown into the mix that I'll have to deal with. Not the 2-year evolution that we did in the last challenge, and it was just wall-to-wall predators everywhere. But 40 days, I think, will give us a little taste of some of the funner stuff, the more variety. So we'll see just how much we get. I'm trying to test and find kind of a happy medium where I have some surprising encounters, but not just the overwhelming horde that we had last time. So that's what we're going to try. And what else did I change? Wander Spawns is back on, which may or may not affect us pending. That's mostly it. That's evolution and then the 1.5 spawn rate for the zombies. Yeah, I think those were the only things. shouldn't get too much of the clicking popping sound. I've had my sound setup dialed in for a while now. I did some changes like a month back, but it's been pretty solid for the most part from what I can tell. But do let me know if other people are experiencing any kind of sound issues. We'll make some adjustments. What else? So, skill-wise, we went with Melee 5, Bashing 3. That ties into the melee weapon training. So, I wanted to do... it's been a little while since I've done a melee-capable guy right at the front with kind of standard setup, not doing just some kind of weird mutant super run kind of thing. We'll see, but I built him with the Silat martial arts style in mind. That's what we're going to pick when we go into the martial arts selections for the melee weapon training. That is, of course, so that he can use his two favorite weapons back for the or use his two favorite weapons and get all the bonuses for the style. Silat will use the hockey stick and the golf club both as approved weapons for the style. So we're going to be searching around for those two weapons. Those will be my weapons of choice, or I may pick between one of them. I don't know. We'll see. Carrying both around might be a bit much, especially with the the length rules and the new pocket system. So we'll see what we have to do. But yeah, so I built the skills out to try to take advantage of that. So maybe we can do a little bit of fighting right out the gate. Now, we'll be having some problems, of course, with the start, with the severely depressed stats that we're going to have and such. But I don't know. I mean, we're going to have like 5 for our stats, our combat stats, strength, dex, intelligence, or strength and dex and such. So I don't know how combat effective he's going to be. I can't remember. So we'll see, but that's kind of the idea. So, as usual, shower victim start. People familiar with the game or my previous challenges understand what the initial 24 hours is going to be like. And I'm only doing an 8-4 world, so we could get stuck in a town with like 4 houses pretty easily, and no pharmacy and no real way of getting a hold of. All right, no way of getting a hold of something that's going to fix the problem. So. Yeah. So, make sure you look through all those choices now. You got more things to think about in that list now. So be careful where you spend those duct tape. So, as I mentioned earlier, the challenge in this one is, other than the RBD start, which is, I mean, I can do it. It's not hard, assuming certain things occur in the random nature of the world gen. But the difficulty factor is from the 50% more zombies as well as the advanced evolution. I'm trying to stay away from just dialing up speed and toughness and things like that. I just find I don't really enjoy doing that all that much. I've tried it in variations in various ways, and I don't know. I just don't like the things that it does to the way the game is balanced. I'd rather find other ways of making things more difficult. More zombies is not always the best choice either, but it's one of the simplest ways. So just kind of depends on what kind of run I want to have. This one I want to have more combat focused if I can. So we'll see. We'll see. But it's going to be weird because this guy is kind of built to be happy while under pretty bad circumstances. So I'm curious what we can do there. So we're trigger happy, which has nothing to do with being happy, but we're stylish, we're an optimist, we're a masochist, and we're a bookworm cannibal. So the bookworm trait's going to help us. The cannibal trait, especially, I think we start with cannibal with the To Serve Man book, which gives you a big morale boost. So I'm curious how quickly we can advance the skills given all the happiness, morale-enhancing options that we have. So we're going to bling ourselves out for stylish. Optimist is just a flat bonus. I forget what masochist actually does. I haven't taken masochist, and I don't remember.
Mach 1 Pat Mach 1 heart.
What? Oh, okay. I don't know what those emojis are, but sure, 1 more month. Hey there, Kanyo. So yeah, what's masochists do? Still suffering effects of pain and also brings unique pleasure. So yeah, it's all about the morale and happiness boost. So hopefully we can have a stupid high morale and stupid high focus even under dire circumstances, and which will have interesting side effects. So I wanted to try to push those and see how much focus and morale we could maintain while, you know, fighting and being in miserable circumstances and all that. So we'll see. NPCs are not turned on, and I thought about it, and I almost turned them back on, but then I remembered we've got boatloads of feral humans running around now, so I can be a cannibal and have bunches of humans in the area without having to deal with NPC crap. So yeah, so no, NPCs, did I leave them disabled? I think I set them to 0.0. What did I put? Did I even note it? If I didn't note it, then NP spawn 0. So I did set random NPCs to 0. I don't want the NPCs, the quest ones and the join me ones and all that kind of crap. We got lots of feral humans running around now, so that should give us plenty of opportunities. Feral humans also may or may not have insane weapons to kill you with. Bring it on! That's the good stuff. Yeah, lots of feral humans running around now. Yeah, we'll see what kind of bling we can pick up, but you'll have to remind me because some of this stuff is outside of my normal habitual habits, playstyle, and such, so I'll constantly probably forget to be looking for diamond dental grills and all that kind of fancy stuff. So we'll see what we can do, but I wanted to play around with that. I hadn't done much in the morale focus system for a while, so I figured I'd combine it with hopefully a combat badass, but I don't know. I'm curious just what kind of damage we can do with decent skills and Silat and just a hockey stick or a golf club. So once we find those, we must use those. So I'll use whatever I come across up until then, but we're going to be on the hunt for 3 things: hockey stick, golf club, golf cart. I'm allowed to pimp out the golf cart. I can't change it too radically. It still has to resemble a golf cart, so we'll mod it, but it's still got to look like a golf cart to most extent. And then the hockey stick and the golf club, I can't really do much with those. I'm not sure how durable they are. I might need multiples. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, as always though, it's RBD, so we got to survive the initial start. And if it puts me in a little teeny town with no pharmacies or anything, then yeah, well, we'll see. Who knows? Yeah, let's go back to the main character screen, or the end screen here. So we are Happy Killmore, and I think we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and hit that tab key. Yep, I am sure I am finished. Did it change? Hold on, let me go back and look. No, I'm at 00000. Where are you seeing 1412 positive traits? Oh, I see. Well, let's find out. It should let me. I did make a few changes, but yeah, it's going to let me through. I don't know what's going on with that counter, but occasionally there are some weird numbers that show up. So we're going with Silat. So Silat, fighting style, covers use of short blades and bludgeons. Fighters stay low and mobile to avoid attacks, then unleash deadly critical hits. We'll see how much of the critical hits we get. We don't have the best in perception and such, but another stuff. Use this style, yes. Alright, where's it going to put me? In the bedroom, my favorite place. I actually forgot to set, to specify the start location. Okay, let's first check our map, of course. That's good. That's pretty good. Wow, look at all those bookstores or libraries. One pharmacy on the far side of town. Isn't that lovely? Right on the outer edge also. Well, that's going to be entertaining. And we got a radio tower we can maybe get to early. Get a good view of the area with or without binoculars. That'll help a bit. Might be a telescope at the top. Might be a soldier corpse with a bunch of good gear for us. One is... Oh, the movie theater. Did they ever add zombies to the movie theater? I haven't been near one in a while. So I don't know, did they give it like stuff and zombies and things? Because it was always empty every time I went there previously. So if anybody's got recent experience with the movie theater. I was also thinking maybe of setting up a base at a golf course, but has anybody seen a golf course recently? I'm trying to think, and I don't think I've seen a golf course recently. I'm wondering if that's another one of the casualties of the map gen that mysteriously isn't showing up anymore. Like previous ones I've identified, the necropolis and the bridges, the military bridges. So has anybody seen a golf course recently in one of their maps? Can't you spawn at one? I think there is or was a golf course start. And maybe they are spawning and I just haven't seen one in forever. But yeah, it's been a long time. I'm going back through my memory and all the challenges I've done in recent months, and I can't remember seeing a golf course even a single time. I haven't done extensive testing yet. It's just when I was setting this challenge up a little earlier today, I jumped into a world and I revealed the map and I panned around looking for a golf course, and I didn't see one. And I was going back through my memory going, wait a minute, I can't remember the last time I saw a golf course in any of my runs. So I don't know if they're only spawning on demand, meaning a particular scenario start, or if they've been somehow pushed into that nether region of never actually spawning during random gen. Well, I mean, it's possible, but given the amount of Cataclysm I play, not just play live stream that you guys see, but also the test worlds that I look at, because I'm constantly answering questions for people on YouTube and Reddit and Discord and Discourse and so on, and so I always have a test world that I jump into and teleport all over the place and look at things and test things and so on. And I can't think of a single golf course I've seen. Now, I wasn't specifically looking for them, so they may have been there and I just kind of glossed right over them, but yeah, I can't remember the last golf course I saw. So, I don't know. Maybe they are there and I'm just, in this case, I'm just not sure. I figured I'd ask, but some of them are actually broke, and I have to make a lot of noise to get people to pay attention and go fix them. Every time I bring one of these up, it's a pain in the ass, because people don't believe me until I like demonstrate it multiple times and complain about it multiple times, and then all of a sudden somebody has an aha moment and goes and fixes something. Well, the central labs, I think, are one per overworld map. So I'm pretty sure central labs are just one per overworld map. So you're always going to have one on each overworld map section. If you don't know what I mean by that, if you go into a new world, use debug to reveal the map, and then pan the screen around, everything that was revealed is one overworld map section. So it's going to be a size like from the top of the screen there down to, about the bottom of the screen there. And then left and right an equivalent amount. That's about one overworld map section. And that's what's built randomly in blocks as you move around the game world. As you move towards a border, it generates the next one over that hasn't been generated yet. And that's how it kind of builds the world out as you travel. But yeah, I've revealed a lot of overworld map sections. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the specialty or special locations are limited to like one per. So... Well, you can have them near each other. It's just that you can't easily, a lot of times, identify where the border is for the sections. So, I mean, didn't I have a map recently where we had... Oh, God, what was it? We had, was it 2 refugee centers, like, literally parked right next to each other or something like that? They're also supposed to be spread out, but it's just that there could be a border, and you have a central lab on one side of the border and a central lab just across the other side of the border, so they could be right next to each other. But I still think it's limited to one per. Could be wrong, I don't know. I don't code dive or anything like that, so I just go by in-game evidence that I see, and I see a lot of in-game stuff, so I don't have the faintest idea why they're the size they are. A lot of the stuff is just legacy code or restrictions that are in place. They're like hard-coded into the base of the game, and they're difficult for people to make any changes to. And that's why a lot of things are kind of jury-rigged, second-hand spaghetti monster code fixes for things they can't change any other way. But I don't know the reason why the overworld maps are the size they are. Alright, so let's talk about this one. So, let me open it again here. So we're right there in that corner house. Right on the intersection, you know, right where I love to be. I love to just run out into the intersection on an RBD start and, you know, attract every zombie for miles. So, library, bookstore, bookstore, bookstore. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of libraries and bookstores. One doctor's office, two doctor's office. Hard to get the drugs in the doctor's office, though. I don't recommend trying that for an RBD start. We got a dojo across the street. That's funny. Well, jewelry store, possibly a working security van out in front of the jewelry store. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, it's going to be a little rough in the daylight. We don't have a large residential area that I'm part of at the moment that lets me jump house to house easily with cover. Ooh, we are fleet-footed, but we're not quick. We don't have parkour. So we've only got a small advantage over the zombies. They're not dialed up in any way in their abilities. They're 100-100 on speed and toughness, so... So, the stats you see on the screen there are going to change drastically as soon as I make a move or pass any time. They're all going to drop precipitously. Alright, let's look at something else real quick. So, Silat. I know this is... we can use a lot of improvised weapons, so it's got quite the list. And on this list is the hockey stick and the golf club. So... the main reason we took this particular skill. We've also got melee of 5, which should enable us to use all of these abilities. So Silat Brutality is the biggest one. Melee 5 required, which we do have. Only works on a stun target. You get bash bonuses. It's an interesting style. I don't know it real well since the modification or since the big martial art overhaul. So, yeah, I know we get bonus dodges. We can switch back and forth between opponents. You want to go after the easiest opponent first to get to trigger certain other bonuses. There's a lot to it. But we can pick up things like just a cudgel will work as an early weapon that we can use. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff in here, so... we'll see, but like I said, we'll do impromptu stuff right up until I find my weapons of choice, the golf club and or hockey stick. And if we find both, then I'll look at them and we'll pick one. But that's what I'm going to try to stick with. We're going to try to stick with those weapons for the flavor theme of the challenge. Yeah, maybe. I might get the bonus from being near the fire. That's a possibility. What do we see? Nothing useful there. Oh, we don't start with to serve man? Or is it... yeah, it's not on the ground. I thought cannibals always started with to serve man. Am I misremembering? Could have swore cannibals always started with to serve man. Well, we'll add that to our list of things we need to acquire. At least being in pain from the infection will give you some free morale. Yeah, well, we'll see. There's going to be a lot of negatives, we'll see how much we can offset that. I think they deprecated all the cannibal-specific stuff. Huh. Is To Serve Man still in the game? Yeah, I don't care about that. Yep, it's still in game, or at least it's still available in the debug menu. Alright, well, we'll see if we can track one of those down, because I was really counting on being able to read that on occasion for a big morale boost. If that's not available, then I got problems. So now, it'd be a problem because I couldn't carry it at the moment. I mean, well, I could. It'd be my only thing I could carry in my hands. Alright, no problem. We got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 libraries and or bookstores here in town with us. It'll turn up. It'll turn up. But I gotta pick a direction. I'm not liking too many of my choices. I don't like being on a corner with a big intersection. Getting the view from the radio tower is not really going to help me all that much. Ideally, I need to work my way south towards the pharmacy as the most likely source of antibiotics. Oh, we got a vet clinic. Trying to remember the likelihood of getting antibiotics in a vet clinic. Was the vet clinic the thing for getting antifungal? Can't remember. Can't remember. Well, let's see if we survive the house first. It really doesn't help me to make long-range plans when I got short-range problems, so I can't plan too far ahead. All I really need to do is pick an immediate direction to go. So, for this circumstance, I'm actually leaning at going north and then around instead of trying to straight distance to the pharmacy. Because that's going to send me right through the middle of town, the heaviest populated area for zombies, and it's the commercial district where I've got a lot less movement opportunities and options. So I'm thinking of going maybe up like this and then trying to work my way around through the houses. Now that's a long-ass trip in the daylight with 50% more zombies running around. Ideally, we find a working vehicle right now, immediately, and that simplifies my options. I think that's the main thing we're going to hope for, is find a vehicle and then cruise looking for an ambulance on our way down to the pharmacy. If I can get a vehicle, we'll pop out, we'll hit the radio tower, then we'll work our way down and around, and we'll park out here, and I'll work my way into the pharmacy. If we don't find a vehicle, I still think it's better for me to go north and kind of follow this chain of housing. I can maneuver so much better with housing than I can with the commercial district. So it's longer, but it's safer travel path for me. So we'll see what happens. But we got to survive the house first. So let's go ahead and do that. So for anybody that's joined in that's new, just joined, or is new to the Cataclysm game, this is the RBD start, the really bad day start. It's one of the hardest starts. You start severely handicapped in that you are trashed, drunk, you have the flu, you have an infected arm. That infected arm will kill you in 24 hours if you don't find antibiotics and start taking them right away. The longer you wait to take them, the worse things are going to get for you. It has escalating negative effects. We're double happy, apparently. We're apparently super happy. So we are happy Killmore. Yeah, life is good. Life is twice as good. So that won't stay that way. Like I said, as soon as I pass even a second of time, all this is going to update. And you're going to see a lot of negative messages and red information and stat drops and negative speed and so on. So, but we're playing happy Killmore, and yeah, we're naked as well. We only have a towel and a bar soap, and we're in somebody else's house because I don't know the design, so it's not my house. So we were apparently about to do the walk of shame exit, and bad things happened. So yeah, so I'm plotting our path. I'm plotting how I'm going to try to get out of here. Our best chance for a solution to our infection is this pharmacy right here. That's what this little thing here is. That is a pharmacy. We can tell that by highlighting it. It says up here, pharmacy. The only pharmacy. We have some doctor's offices, but they keep the drugs locked up, and it's not likely we're going to be able to get to where they're at. Under pressure from the zombies. There are a very large number of zombies in the game world. I dialed them up 50% more than normal. So instead of the 1.0 zombie spawns, we're at 1.5. And we've got 40 days of zombie evolution has occurred. So the Cataclysm occurred on day 20. I waited 40 days before the spawn start point. So we have 40 days of zombie evolution. That means low-level zombies, some of them have now evolved up into their higher and higher forms. And we could run into some really nasty stuff just really quickly. So there's a lot of difficulty involved. Friend's house? Oh, sure. Friend's house I've never been to and don't know the layout of. Whatever. Sure, we'll call it friend's house. Alright, so step 1, survive. Oh yeah, and the house is on fire. I forgot to mention. The house is on fire. So actively, which you can tell. So it's going to burn down. I got to make an escape. So where I go is going to depend a bit on the fire and what we find. I want to get to this dresser before the fire starts spreading too much to see if I get any clothes. So let's go ahead and move a space, then we'll recheck our character. Move a space and get rid of an error message, and then recheck our character. Alright, notice in red, all the stats have now dropped. Those are all the negative effects. So we are trash, influenza, sad. We're no longer happy. Infected. We got painkillers in our system. We've dropped our stats almost in half. Some of them are dropped in half. Our speed is actually still pretty good, currently at least. So that's good news. We check our morale. Whoops, check our morale screen. So we've got the bad feeling going on. Negative morale. But we're an optimist, so our focus is trending towards 30. Well, that's not a good number. That's a really bad feeling. Is that from the SAD, or is that... Well, that's speed -2, influence from that. I guess we're just going to start with a bad feeling. Lovely. Alright, so our focus is going to be bad, which I don't care that much about right at this immediate moment, so we're okay. Alright, so we got 2 dressers. Oh, we're lucky. We got a dresser and a dresser. And we got a peek into the living room kitchen area with an open window facing a brick wall, which is the house to the north. Yeah, we're just going to run straight north. What do we got? What do we got? Sort category. A headlamp? Cool. Oh, binoculars! And a sweatshirt. Nothing that's got carry capacity. Somebody kept yelling at me to grab a belt. Why did they yell at me to grab a belt? Total capacity, volume 1.0. This pocket is empty. Alright. So we'll take a belt. We'll take, shall we wear a skirt? I got limited time, so we got oh, the silver hairpin. Yeah, that is fancy. Alright, let's throw a few things on. We'll take the headlamp. Take the belt. Take the binoculars. Hairpin. I didn't really set hair options in the character creation. Everything's poor fit. I guess we better take the sweatshirt. It's at least got 3 bash, 3 cut protection, and it fits. Alright, here comes our first zombie. Ooh, skull zombie. That's not a good one. We're running out of option time here, and I still wanted to check that other dresser. Oh, nothing in it. Alright, so back to walk mode. Skull zombies coming right at me. So we still have very little in the way of carry capacity, but we've got some utility items. There we go. Positive morale from Masochism and Optimist. Look at that. Now we're trending to 42. Okay, nothing else in this room that I'm interested in. I'm going to let the zombie step down next to me, and then I'm going to sprint around him. Took a hit anyway. Why, thank you, Mr. Zombie. Are we in a duplex? Oh, Zapper Zombie. What the heck is that item? Deck of cards. Alright. I guess that's a deck of cards. It's just gigantic! Zombie Brute off to the left. Oh, this is that tiny house. That's right. Alright, it's got a little garden plot. This is like a planting room back here. I think it's got a shelf with seeds and stuff on it usually. And I think the bathroom's up here. Might be a window out of the bathroom. I can't remember. So, can of something. Clam chowders. I'm not worried about food at this particular point. Oh! Sleeveless duster. Right there. That's one of our targets. I'd like to step adjacent to those let's see. I'd like to step here, pop that door, and look real quick. Then be adjacent to this cabinet and those two cabinets. Because they've got utility items like wrenches, or not wrenches, hammer, screwdriver, duct tape. If we can scoop some of that stuff up and get that jacket on, that'll help us out tremendously. So I'm gonna stay, I don't know, I'm gonna run just a little bit. Back to walk mode. So that is the bathroom. What do we got in there? There's some aspirin, that'll help. No cough syrup. No cough syrup in sight. Uh-oh, another stack of stuff. There is a window back there. We got a broken front door, do we? I haven't met what's broken that door. A lot of vehicles to look at, too. Uh-oh. Do we have a little bit of the screen being cut off? Oh, it is. Yep, a tiny bit is being cut off, it looks like. Trying to remember where... There you go. How about that? I think that'll take care of it. Okay, so food items here I don't care about at this point. I will mostly want the trench coat. The aspirin would be nice. We might double back for that. We might not. Alright, run. What do we got? Knives. Didn't have the stuff I was hoping for. Must be in that cabinet there. That must be the utility cupboard. I don't want to tangle with this guy. What is my dodge currently? 4.1. 4.1! That's not high enough. I also need to grab something I can smash windows with. Drop the bar soap. Guess I could grab... The frying pan? Is a cast iron frying pan on the list of approved weapons? I don't think so. Pretty sure cast iron frying pan's not listed here. Copper knife. Combat knife. Cudgel. Knife spear. I don't see any of the kitchen type of knives in here. Frying pan's a bit heavy. I know you can. But I don't want to individually examine each item. I'm going to ignore those for a moment. We're going to pass through a lot of houses. Alright, get this thing on. Whoa, just in time. All about swords. Alright, we're out on the street. Oh my goodness, 2 ambulances. 4 ambulances! Well, it's 2 ambulances. 3 ambulances. And a wrecked ambulance. 4 ambulances. And it's got stuff in it. I've never had that happen before on an RBD. Huh. Well, now I just got to dance around a bunch of zombies to try to check each one. How you doing there, Mr. Vehicle? Security system that works, no wheels. That would have been my vehicle of choice currently, the 4x4. How you doing? Uh-oh. Oh, it's got a security system and no tank, so that's not moving. Can't see enough of some of the vehicles. Oh, broken security system. No battery. Multi-engine draining battery. With security. Broken security again. It says draining, and it is pretty damaged. Probably that's going to have no charge in the battery. It might have charge. It might run, but I can't tell from this distance. So that's the only one I see that might be able to move. This one I can't see enough of. I'm debating circling back through the building versus just running straight for these vehicles. No super special zombies on screen. Let's store. No parkour trait. Going up and down drain pipes in my compromised stats is going to be really hard right now. I really used that to an advantage in the last challenge. I don't think I'm able to get away with it this time. That's going to make this way harder. Speed has dropped pretty much down to 89. That's not good either. I'm going to go for the northern ambulance, I think. We're going to try to loop up this way. Oops. If nothing else, I can use them for cover to try to get to that. Boarding stores. No hunting stores. Yeah, let's give that a try. Really hope I can at least maintain distance without having to sprint. 'Cause if I can't do that, I'm in real big trouble. Alright, I need to get to... How I time this is important, because we've got a door here and a door here. This guy is coming down to cut me off, so by the time I can get to that door, he'll be here already. Hitting me several times. I could loop the outside, then come back in. But I don't know what's up here that might be coming down either. Coming around this other side actually will get me a view at these three spaces where the baskets are, so I can see if they've got any items in them as well. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna keep going this way. We're gonna try to hang a few of these guys up on the side of the vehicle. Oh, yuggy. Grabber zombie. Alright, those guys should mostly get hung up on the front end of the vehicle, so I'm gonna go around to the north. Give me a look at the baskets. Ah, the one basket there has got items in it. Ah, alright. Now what? Grabber zombie's coming. I think I am going to... Let's see, if I go in here, he'll come up and follow me. Go out the side door. Hopefully he's inside. I can loop up to that one and then go out that way. We'll do a bit of a figure eight move, I think. Unmode briefly. What do we got? Just some bandages. Yeah, we'll take the bandages. Come on, grabber. Where the hell are you? Oh, the fat zombie showed up. There's the grabber. I really want the grabber inside the vehicle. I'm just passing time to let them move. Whoops! Alright, now we're in trouble. Now we're in trouble. I wasn't anticipating the other regular zombie being in that spot. So he's grabbed me successfully, and there's a grabber zombie coming also. If I don't break this immediately, which is going to be hard with my compromised stats, this could be the death of us right now. This could be a really short one. So I'm going to try to move away from him up into this space. We're just going to try to break the grab. And if we fail several times, we're going to get hammered. Not good. Not good. Yeah, we broke it, but now we've got an additional bite, and we're bleeding, so things are going poorly. Do-do-do. I need to get in this vehicle and close the door before that guy gets into the space. Oh, and now the dogs are here. Yep, failed. Antiseptic, sure. I don't think we're going to get out of this. If I could have got the door shut, maybe, and if the dog had come around the back end, we could go out that way real quick into that house. But if the dog's still posted out here, and I wasn't able to close the door before he got into that space, I'm losing stamina quickly. I gotta go to walk mode. I'm not gonna try to fix any of that yet. If I open this door and a dog steps into it, we're going to die right here in the ambulance. Dog did go around to the back. I just need a moment to throw on bandage on and get some antiseptic on. Let's see. Assuming I get into that house. I actually might take the risk of the drain pipe, because we've got a drain pipe there I can go up, and a drain pipe there I can go down. Which would put me in better position to try to get to these other two ambulances. I think I'm going to aim for the house, see if there's any chance I can get a door or two between me and them. Like through this window, go through that door, out this window, and then there's no windows along the side here. We'll see what happens. They might get another lucky grab off. Whoa, nice move, zombie. Really? What the hell? That zombie's pacing me diagonally? What? That's kind of weird. They don't usually do that. And now we've upped it to 2 dogs and a brute, among all the other zombies. Yeah, I think critical fail, climbing or not, we got to go for the drain pipe. Really? Really? He's got a grab on me that I couldn't see because of the other icons? Apparently, he paced me twice, and then on the second time he paced me, he moved and grabbed me simultaneously. And I couldn't see it because I've got all the icons taken up with other statuses. Oink. Nope. Alright. End of attempt number 1. Strength 0. Oh, doo-doo-doo. So much for our 4 ambulances. So somebody earlier was asking about difficulty. Why didn't I change the difficulty? Oh. Yeah, stop that. Because it didn't need any additional difficulty. It's fine, believe me. Oh. Doo-doo-doo-doo. World. Create. Oops. Nope. Reset world. New game. Nah, my stamina wasn't out yet. I was just trying to break the grab. It's possible I could have made it there, but I really have misgivings about my ability to climb those drain pipes right now. I don't think it would have saved me either way, no matter which that I had done. Yes, new game, preset, happy Killmore. Gotta remember which buttons I'm pushing here. Oh wait, happy Killmore the second. Yep, not changing anything else. Silence. Yes. Oh, bleeding's really common, but it also tends to go away fairly quickly, so depends on, I think there's different levels of bleed, and most of them will go away on their own. Otherwise, you slap the adhesive bandages on them to take care of them. But yeah, dealing with the bleeding effect is a lot more common now. Alright, first thing we gotta check. Another good-sized city. This time we're parked right in the middle of a fair-sized residential area. Oh, we got a hospital! We're saved! We're saved! We'll just go to the hospital. All our ills will be cured. Doctor office. No pharmacy in sight. Ouch. Big city area and no pharmacy. Which way to run? In this case, it's basically just cruise the houses while I look for ambulances. We have no pharmacy to move towards. Oh, do we have a collapsed office? Nope, standard office tower. Oh, the hospital. With 50% extra zombies. I shudder to think what my basal metabolic rate's going to be as I'm so compromised and I'm sprinting all over the city trying to get antibiotics. Burn 20,000 calories in a day. Well, there's nothing immediately near me that's catching my eye. I think we're just going to go on a tour of the houses and the city streets, trying to find a vehicle. That's going to be our #1 priority. If we can get into a working vehicle, things open up option-wise. But without a pharmacy to head towards, doctor's offices aren't going to give me what I need. Don't see... no vet or animals nearby. Nah, the tower's denizens are just from the collapsed towers. There's always the hospital. Yeah, because that always goes well for every Cataclysm zombie movie. First place you want to go is the hospital, where all the sick people and all the concentration of bad stuff is. Especially with dialed up evolution, so you can watch all the Hulks and skeletal juggernauts reduce the hospital to a pile of rubble. Yeah, hospital. I have gone to the hospital, and I'm not opposed to going to the hospital. There is a way to do it, but I believe they changed the hospital. I haven't been there since the change, so I remember last time I saw one, it looked a little odd. So maybe we'll go there. Maybe it's different now, and it'll save me. Maybe I'm totally wrong. 2 open sewers right next to each other. Well, we're going to have the streets teeming with shock zombies. Gonna be techs and shock zombies all up and down the block. And there's a house on fire here, so they're gonna come investigate the noise of the house on fire. So I definitely don't want to go out the front. I don't want to go to the east. Isn't that the private resort? Nope, that's the prison. Private resort, I think, is a different color. Yellow or something, I forget. Alright, we're going to try to go south. We're going to try to go house to house, south. Check the intersection for vehicles and ambulance opportunities, but really my main thing I need to do is find a working vehicle. If I do, we have options. If I don't, it's going to be pretty quick death. With so many zombies in the game world, trying to run around in daylight without any real movement benefits other than the one fleet foot, which is offset pretty heavily by all our negative effects, we're not going to survive very long, as you just saw. Alright, let's ditch the soap bar, see where the fire's at. Oh, we're in a roach house? You have got to be kidding me. Come on, game. Way to dial it up. They put me in a roach house. Oh my god. I don't believe that. Well, yeah, we're gonna get nibbled to death by roaches before I even get burned to death by fire, apparently. Nothing in the bathtub, nothing but roach dirt. Haven't seen an actual roach yet, so... Wow, look at all that aspirin. Aspirin and cough syrup, at least. Which I can't carry. Let's take some cough syrup. Take some aspirin. And I think I'll carry some aspirin. Door is locked. I don't want to tear curtains. Let's see. All the roaches in the roach house. Where's the fire? This is kind of weird. Whoa. Whoa. You know how to use this with these martial arts styles. Silat. Goodbye, aspirin. Hey. Yes. Huh. Go downstairs when... Is that where all the roaches are? God, I can't see a damn thing. Ugh. Good old one space of night vision because of the changes. God, I hate that. I hate it a lot. I can't dork around down here. Not with There's the roaches! We found them! Hey, it's the tuxedo! Oh my god. Do I try to fight a roach? With a hunting knife and silat. He's already made me bleed. God damn dodgy little things. Now both my legs are bleeding. I think I'm too compromised. Yeah, I can't fight this thing. I'm too compromised. I want that tuxedo, though. Alright, I still haven't found the fire. I'm gonna have to get away from this roach, though. I don't know if I can move fast enough. Speed 87. Maybe I can get through a door. Nope, he's already gonna be in the doorway. So I know this house design. I still haven't found the fire, though. It's weird. We're in a roach house, but it's not on fire unless the fire's out in the main living room area. Yeah. Oh, hey, we found the fire finally. There we go. Roach nymph. Don't care about food. A lot of the food's gonna be rotten too because of the evolved start. Oh crap. Crappity crap. So, yay, like hammer and a lighter and so on, but thought this was empty. There's a roach hiding up in that northern area there. Fleeing? Fleeing me? Fleeing the fire? What are you fleeing? Assuming fleeing the fire. It's fine, roaches are harmless. Not in my games, they're not. They're vicious little nasties that swarm all over me and bite me to death. At least in the early game. How about you go ahead and flee right out the window there? That'd be awesome. That's good, thank you. Now the problem is, again, the old no carrying capacity. Lots of stuff I'd like to grab, but no opportunity to do so. Smoke zombie to the west. Well, yeah, but in my compromised stats, it's not going to do me a lot of good. And being bare-ass naked. This one feels like it's going to be a lot of dying on my part. Yeah, see, we've got minor bleeding versus bleeding. So they're going to have different hit point rates and fix themselves on different timers. I know. It's all about storage initially. I just didn't get lucky on the storage opportunity this time, and I loathe trying to go back into that house with more cockroaches. I wanted to go south, but I really don't want to step out here and get into the visual range of shock zombies. There's going to be a lot of them because of these two open sewers. Public garden and a forest is going to provide very little in the way of cover the other direction. I'm moving towards a zombie runner and a smoke zombie if I go to the west. These are all bad choices. I don't have any good choices here. Yep, runner's coming up fast, and I got no doors I can really slam between him and me because we're in a stupid duplex again. God, I hate duplexes. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Nope. Ah, we're screwed now. Now we're screwed. I was hoping to get into the space and get the door closed. I thought about waiting a space, letting him hit me once, then moving and closing it. I thought I was going to be fast enough. He'll just keep chasing me down. I'm going to try to fight him. We'll see what happens when we try to fight with a decent weapon and skills, but really, really compromised stats. Have I landed a blow yet? There we hit for 14. Hit for another 15. Come on, one more. Okay, one more after the one more. Now we're bleeding from 4 locations. Hey, we lost the conduct pacifist. We killed something. 1 down, billions to go. Minor bleeding, bleeding, minor bleeding, minor bleeding. Ouch. Let's see. Nothing sees me at the moment. Fire in the house next door. I'd like to get the windows closed, and unfortunately his body's blocking the door. Just so I can try to cut something up and get the bleeding stopped and check the clothing. Let's go here. Close those. What do we got? An evening gown? Bondage mask? Another belt? Roller skates. I hate roller skates. Heelys or rollerblades, please. Down with the roller skates. Thermal electric suit. Unitard.